And we see a lot of single parents and a lot of folks that were unable to complete their high school education, and there's a little bit of struggling in that community, and but there's a lot of good folks out there, and City Council out there was really supportive in helping us open the center, and so we're going to have our retail stores there. We're going to have a beautiful workforce career resource center there, I should say. We're going to have child watch services available so that while people are looking for jobs and learning about dressing for success and polishing their resumes, we'll offer a few hours of child watch services while they're doing that. We're going to have a cafe that is going to be open to the public 7 days a week so that we will have some healthy, delicious food offerings available.
Very cool.
We'll have a recycling center there. And we're planning on bringing in some really exciting partners. And the grand opening is going to be May 1st. It's going to be a huge celebration. And we're talking to a couple of our local athletic teams to come out and support us. So more on that as we get closer. But the center is just going to be beautiful, and it is going to be a huge celebration. So we hope everyone will come out and see us on May 1st.
And what we need to do, my darling, is keep people informed step by step.
We can do that.
And we got to keep on getting you back on here. And then maybe we at KC can pull out a couple of surprises for this.
That would be fun. And, hey, for all your listeners that are looking for work, we're hiring for the new center. So they can go online. They can visit goodwillsocal.org/CEC for Community Enrichment Center, or just log on to the website, and it'll be on our homepage. And they can find out about jobs that are available at the new center.
That's fantastic because there's still a lot of people looking. You know, and with everything that you have to offer with the child care and the cafe and the training and everything else, I mean, mazel tov. You guys hit the nail on the head. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We're excited.
Yeah, I must say I like your guys' Beverly store.
Thank you. That is one of our more popular stores.
Yeah,
Bev, have you been to the Beverly Center store?
No, not yet.
It's very, I found a great few designer stuff, like vintage. I go there for my vintage, and I have somebody, I don't know if they're supposed to, but they put stuff aside for me, designer stuff.
Really?
Uh-oh.
We got to go. We
got to go on a ride. Good to have friends in high places, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you have your own store, Beverly?
Yes. Nobody knew this.
Oh, yeah, right. Her store in Beverly.
Now she's going to have to go there,
on Beverly in
She'll be signing autographs there next week.
Yes, we will, darling.
It's a really cool store. It's big.
Thank you. I'll tell you, one of the other stores that all the sort of hipsters like to shop at is our Los Feliz store.
Yep, because that's where all the hipsters... Yeah, I've been there. I'm very familiar with those. People that are really even wealthy shop there as well.
What is a hipster, anyway? I hear that term, and I don't quite know what it is.
It's just like young,
it's like a cool guy?
Like the cool kids of this century and stuff. It's hipster, just like kind of like...
I'm an old guy.
Rock and roll, edgy, the cool kids.
Being an old guy, I thought that was somebody who wore their pants, the belt line
on their hips.
That's a gangster.
Yeah.
Gangster and hipster is two different worlds.
And
really?
Yes.
I'm learning
now,
as we go here.
Rich, I know you're older than all of us, but just to inform you, when we were all in high school...
Let me turn off for Mike, Rich.
Every area that you lived in had a different name. And being from Brooklyn, a little New Yorker, and
don't knock Brooklyn there.
It wasn't the hipsters; it was the cool kids.
Yeah,
you had to fit in with the cool kids.
Sasha,
the cool cats.
Sasha, does Goodwill have a store in Brooklyn?
For cool kids.
I don't know if we have a store in Brooklyn. We've got stores in New York.
Okay.
We've got stores all over the country. There's 158 different Goodwill agencies running across the country.
Okay, because, New York has 5 boroughs, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island,
Bronx.
So the Bronx.
Yes, sir.
So there would be stores in different boroughs, possibly.
Yeah.
And then also talking about the store... Joey, I'm going to bump in here. Also talking about the store. Now, let's talk about the event this Saturday, which I think is absolutely fabulous. And Shasha, you and I were talking about this earlier at Redlands Boulevard. It is at East Redlands High School in Redlands on Colton Avenue. This weekend, you're having one of the trucks out there for donations, aren't you?
We are. That's actually one of my favorite programs. We actually partner with other nonprofit groups. It could be a school, a church, an athletic club. And what we do is we host donation drives that they promote to their communities and their supporters and their students and parents. And, last year, we donated nearly $1 million, I believe, to partner organizations that join with us. And basically what happens is we host a donation drive with them, and we write a check to these organizations based on the volume of donations that they collect for Goodwill. So it's a win-win for everybody. We've had some amazing success stories. We've had 9 trucks filled in an event. And it really is, it's a program that's, like I say, open to any nonprofit group in the territory that we serve in Los Angeles, San Bernardino, Riverside. And it's a great way for these groups to earn much-needed funds for uniforms and trips and, advancing their programs. And it's a great way for us to collect super donations that we sell in our stores.
And it's absolutely fabulous. And what I love about, because I'm really big with you guys. We're always talking about you, this and that, shopping in there and everything else. And this one is, I got to admit, Sash, this one is really, really close to my heart because Angel's Closet is involved with that. That is the one organization I found out about, Pat Williams and them. And what she started is talking about starting your own business. It started in her living room. And how she got started is when her daughter was going to high school, a lot of the girls and boys couldn't go to graduation or even to prom because they didn't have the proper clothing. Mm-hmm. Well, she heard this. She went out and she started having stores donate, and people would donate their old prom dresses and all this other. And that's how it started. Now, the amount of schools and the amount of students that organization dresses, from underwear to shoes to coats, you name it. And I mean, it keeps on expanding. And I donate quite a bit to them every time I go through my wardrobe, and I'm telling everybody in my neighborhood, what do you got? Let's get it done. And it's, it goes to a good cause, just like you are. And that is at Redlands High School North parking lot, and it's off in Redlands Boulevard. It's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on this Saturday. That's tomorrow. Imagine that. Yes. Isn't that something?
Timing is everything.
It is. And it's from 10 to 4. And if you would like to contact Pat Wilson for more information, her phone number is 909-794-7967. Again, that number is 909-794-7967. And hooked up with you guys and the Goodwill. I mean, it's a win for everybody.
It is. And you know what? They partnered with us, I think, last year, and it may even be now on its 3rd year. So we wish them the best, too, because they are out there doing great things for the community.
Yes, and the other thing I love about your store, when people shop there, you're right. It goes back to the community, the people that you help people find jobs and everything else that is going on. And you guys are right there.
We are. Thank you. And because of that work, actually, Charity Navigator just gave us our 13th consecutive year of their highest 4-star rating because of the work we do and the accountability and the governance and the fact that 93% of all of our proceeds goes into our program. So I think there's only 10 organizations in the country that have received 4-star ratings for that many years. So we're excited and proud and super grateful to the community and our staff because they're really the ones that are making it happen with us.
I am so happy for you. And Joey just gave me the fingers. We keep on running out of time.
He gave you the finger, huh?
Yeah, he gave me the 3 fingers here. And so while we got you on the phone, please repeat your contact information.
Oh, absolutely. Anybody can log on and find out all kinds of information about us at goodwillsocal.org. And if anybody's interested in particular in our donation drives, they can call 323-539-2092 or just call us on our 800 number at 888-4-GOODWILL.
That is so good. And Sasha, can you come back again?
Of course. We've got more to share with you. We got to keep you guys updated on the Community Enrichment Center opening and make sure that everybody comes out and parties with us in May.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for your time, honey, and I'll catch up with you next week.
Thank you. Best of everything to you, Bev.
Same
Bye,
to
Rich.
you, honey. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, Jesse, real quick.
Yes, darling.
One big thing I wanted to ask you. We have 1 minute.
Yes.
With all the years of experience you had in your young life doing your business,
Yes.
if somebody came to you, like I asked Rich, what is one question, 2 answers? What is the 2 things they should do?
1, do your research on what you want to become, and 2, be dedicated, passionate, and be serious about what you do. Don't do it because it looks like fun. Just make sure you do it because what you love. You want to be happy in life with your career. So, I mean, you don't want to look back later and be like, I shoulda, coulda. You want to be like, I did it and I'm doing it.
There you go. And real quick before we leave, my opinion, being in all the businesses I was in, 2 things. You want to do it? Don't say, I cannot. Say, why not? Do your homework. Get it done. You'll be happy. All right, guys, I want to thank everybody who was on the station today. Happy anniversary to Richard and to Jesse here.
Thank you. Thank you to our listeners.
You're welcome. And we'll talk to you next week, same time, same station. Ciao.
Bye, guys.
It's unbelievable how you had me hypnotized. I knew from that moment you were the one for me. Thank God above, you know you're setting me free. I'm living in paradise.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.
This is NBC News Radio.